So the Atlanta Dream allowed an Outkick reporter, Dan Zakshesky, access to the Dream players, and he had a question to ask Brittney Griner, and I am very, very happy that he did. There is a video that I'm going to show you where he finally got to ask the question that we've all been wondering about, and the one that needed to be asked weeks ago that wasn't asked, and it was about Brittney Griner's comments on this on the bench that we all have video of, and you can lip read it and you can see exactly what she said. But kudos to the Atlanta Dream for the very least granting this man the credential to appear and ask the question that nobody else wants to ask. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way, Women's Basketball. We talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this content. Like I said, Atlanta Dream gave him some access, a little bit of access, maybe not a lot of access, but a little bit of access. And it's access that has been needed to be had by real reporters within the WNBA. So let's play the video that sparked this entire thing. So here's the video where you have her and you see her say, and this is courtesy of PBD because I couldn't find the actual video again. It's been a few weeks, and obviously within the internet world, it drops down. And I've lost my X page, so don't have this saved. If anyone has any idea how to get your X page back, my X kind of come on now pod, please do let me know because I am a little irritated by this. It's been over a week now, and they have not gotten back to me on this nonsense. I do have the Rudy's Rant page. Rudy's RUDYS underscore rant. So please do follow me there for the time being. That might become my page because they done fucked me over with X. I don't know what the hell happened, but here is the video, and you see what her when she mouths, she says trash. It looks like she says trash. Fucking white girl.
Or the ticky tack fouls that we were talking about earlier today.
So that's what she was asked about, right? Now, if you move into this right here, you now have the video with Dan Dan Zakshesky, and he has a post where he says, after the game, I asked Brittney Griner if it was possible that she said fucking white girl after fouling out against the Indiana Fever, even though she couldn't remember what she said. And here is the video. This is for y'all to listen to, and I'm gonna show you the comments. Actually, you know what? Here we go. This actually let me do this first because I showed you on one. Let's show it again. Let's show it again right here. So you feel me on this, people. I want you to feel me here, folks. Here we go. Let's bring this right here. Hmm, okay.
Or the ticky tack fouls that we were talking about earlier today. Or the ticky
I'm not a lip reader, but I know what this looks like.
talking about earlier today. Or the ticky tack fouls that we were talking about earlier today.
Okay, I'm not a lip reader, but this was right after she fouled out from the fucking white girl. And again, this is the interview with Dan Zakshesky from Outkick, or the question that was asked. And depending on where you read it and what clip you see and who posted it, you have this opinion that he's not supposed to actually ask this question. It is you're not allowed to ask real questions in women's basketball in a press conference. You're not actually allowed to ask the question. I will ask you the question. You answer however you choose to answer it. And then that's it. Now I can give you my opinion based on your answer, based on what I saw. I think you're completely full of shit or not. But you were given the opportunity to ask and the question be answered. The fact that people don't want to have the questions even asked, I'm sorry, the people don't want to have the questions even asked is what the problem continues to be within the WNBA. We try to cover the league. You don't actually let us. We can't ask real questions. But I'm going to play this for you, and y'all let me know what y'all think, and we could go from there. Let's see right here. Is that the right one? Here we go. Do. And here is Brittney Griner.
You said you didn't remember what you said during that viral moment after you fouled out against the Indiana Fever. A lot of people believe what you said was effing white girl or effing white girls. Is it possible that's what you said?
No, would never say that. Like, there's no place for that in our league. Wouldn't say that.
So even though you can't remember, you know that that was not what you
I know
said.
it wasn't that because I wouldn't use that type of language.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. He didn't do anything wrong there. He asked the question. She answers it how she chooses to answer it. And she claims she would never use that type of language. Brittney Griner has been accused of domestic violence. She was suspended because of her temper. I'm just giving you past history. He gave her the option. She answered the question the way she felt to need to answer the question, whether it's true or not. That's not for me to decide. But that is what, in reality, if you truly want to show Brittney, hell, why not? And I'm not even all that mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. In fact, I wish people would be more honest about, I don't know. Let me share this with you. This is a video of the athlete who claims that she would never use that type of language. Just for shits and giggles.
This season's play in a game at Chicago for Phoenix, and then the next night made her Connecticut debut at Dallas. This is her second stint with Rakia and look, Griner and Jackson.
Does that look like a player who would never use that type of language? Brittney Griner has one of the shortest fuses in the history of the WNBA. Look, I don't dislike Brittney Griner personally. I think she gets mad. I'm not a fan. I don't think you should give up war criminals to get back basketball players who break the law in other countries. But I think Brittney Griner is a hell of a good basketball player. And I think that I knew that her addition to Atlanta would make them really good this year. And it has. She is a difference maker. Her size, her finishing on the basket creates so much more for the guards. So now their guards, if you've noticed, are playing great because they have these two bigs, her and Brianna Jones, who was also added to this team. But it's Brittney Griner. Brittney Griner creates this for Brianna Jones as well, just her presence. But does this look like the player? Come back for more.
Very quickly.
Do you think that what she's mouthing there is polite or sweet? What do you think she's saying there? I'm just curious. She would never use that language. Maybe she wouldn't. Maybe she claims she would never use fucking white girl or trash, fucking white. Maybe she really believes that. In my opinion, I don't believe her. I saw what I saw. She doesn't remember, but she's for sure that she didn't say that. Well, should they show her the video back to then tell us what she did actually say? Because this looks like someone who has a fuse that when she's pissed off will say whatever she thinks. And you know what? That's your real, true, genuine self, and that's okay. But this is a player who got hot and bothered.
Boy, we have not seen Rakia Jackson.
So let me find you another one, because this isn't the only example of Brittney Griner getting into some stuff in a game. We could find some other stuff. Brittney Griner fighting, because she's gotten into fights. This is not new for Brittney Griner getting into fights. Let's see here. So here is a game against the Dallas Wings, Phoenix Mercury, when she was with Phoenix. Take a look.
Wale, shot clock at 3, at 2. Turner reaching in. Alicia Gray from behind the line. And down it goes. And now we've got Brittney Griner going after Anigwe, and this could get ugly. Griner is being held back by numerous players and now trying to throw punches. Agler now is...
Now you tell me, does that look like a player who doesn't get into fights? Does that look like a player who doesn't run her mouth. She's literally trying to throw punches while being grabbed by the referee. She chases this player across the court. The girl for the Wings wanted no parts of that. She was scared to death of Brittney Griner. There's no question about that. Brittney Griner has a reputation, including having domestic violence charges against her when she was with her ex. I don't know if they're still together or not. I have no idea. I don't think they are. But I think that was Glory Johnson. Their name was Glory Johnson, where they were both suspended for, stuff. Does that look like a player with no temper?
Is being pushed along the sideline on the press row.
You think what she's mouthing right there is, God, you're so sweet. I like you so much. Or does that look like a player who would have would certainly yell out trash, fucking white girl? You be the judge. You let me know your thoughts in the comments. I do give Atlanta the credit for allowing this man in the building because they had to know what he was going to ask. And she was given the opportunity to answer it. In my opinion, she lied because admitting the truth will just verify and validate what we all thought. Although I would give her a lot more credit if she says, you know what? In that moment, I was pissed. And I said some shit I probably shouldn't say, and I got caught saying it, and it is what it is. I don't even ask you to apologize. Fuck apologies. Apologies are bullshit. Apologies when it comes to this stuff are bullshit. Doesn't matter. Who cares? If it was a white girl, hell, if it had been a black woman, would she say some other nasty shit? More than likely. So it's like I don't really put anything into the racial part of it. Realistically, I'm serious. I don't put much into the racial part of it, but her temper shows that she gives no shit. She'll attack a black woman. She'll fight a white woman. She doesn't care. She'll fight anybody. So you can imagine when she's fighting a black woman or trying to fight a black woman, she's gonna Rakaya Jackson. She's probably saying, blah, 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 blah. You don't know. You don't know. I'm sure there's been worse. But hey, Atlanta Dream, you let her answer the question. I'd like to see more teams grant credentials and let us ask real questions that should have been asked 3 or 4 weeks ago when it happened, but they prevented it from happening. The league prevents it from happening. So I say kudos to Dan Zakshesky. I hope I pronounced his name properly. And Outkick for requesting the credential. I'm glad they finally granted it. Because I can tell you right now, it is proven that it is hard to get a credential to cover anything in the WNBA unless you're glazing them and kissing their ass. But anyhow, what do y'all think of the Brittney Griner interview? The question that was asked. Oh, let's just put right here. Let's take a look right here. Clay Travis writes, asked about a video that appeared to show Brittney Griner saying trash fucking white girls. Griner tells Outkick and Real Dan Zach that she can't remember what she said and says watching video wouldn't help her. You know what? I missed this one. Let me add this one. Let me add this because this helps with the video. Actually, I apologize. I didn't even see this one yet. Oh man, I'm glad I scrolled down a little bit because that's important. That's important. Let's see right here. Right here. Boom, boom.
Brittney, a few weeks ago, you fouled out of an Indiana Fever game. Cameras caught you saying something on the bench. It's hard to tell what you said. Can you tell us what you said?
I remember fouling out, being mad. I remember fouling out on, I believe it was Howard driving to the basket. They said I put my hand in. But hey, you never really have to look at the shade and stuff.
But what did you say?
I really can't remember what I said, honestly.
If I showed you the video, would that help?
No, it wouldn't help.
It wouldn't help?
So even the video wouldn't help refresh her memory. So yeah, you can pretty much guess that it doesn't matter. She's not going to tell the truth. And you know what? Maybe she blacks out when she gets mad. Maybe she's one of those people that blacks out and doesn't remember anything when she's mad because she loses her temper so often in basketball and in life that she just blacks out and just gets enraged. And yeah, the No Space for Hate campaign. You look at it. So yeah, well, this was on June 13th. Well, it looks like the WNBA has reversed its course by granting Outkick a media credential to Sunday's Washington Mystics game against Brittney Griner and the Atlanta Dream. Well, I hope I can get one because I'd like to have one too. Dan here also writes another WNBA team has refused to grant Outkick a media credential. WNBA out loud, we believe in inclusivity and everyone belongs. WNBA quietly, unless you disagree with us, then you can't come to our games. I'm going to do a video on that, by the way, because I have to expose this myself. Even though I am not Outkick, they are humongous. They are a massive organization. I can only strive to be that at one point in my life, and I will work to that degree to get there. But yeah, yeah, it's definitely interesting to see how the responses get when you. I mean, heck, when she yelled at the referees to be fucking better. I mean, that was this season too. Uh, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. With all that said, let me know your thoughts on let me know your thoughts and comments on this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Come on now.